Exotic Bitcoin pairs and why you should look at them. In most exchanges, you'll be trading Bitcoin USDT, Bitcoin USDC, Bitcoin USD. However, Bitcoin's a worldwide asset. Sometimes you can get a clearer picture if you look at some of the other Bitcoin pairs, such as Bitcoin Euro, Bitcoin Yen. People do it with Ethereum, Ethereum Bitcoin, or Doge Bitcoin to get a better understanding of the strength of the asset and what is going on. You can mix those pairs the same way that you can mix Ethereum Bitcoin, you can mix Bitcoin Yen, Bitcoin NASDAQ, Bitcoin S&P. You can do all that same stuff. You might be able to find an edge in there somewhere. Let's take a simple look at Bitcoin USDT versus Bitcoin Euro over this last month. A lot of people are waiting for these highs to be swept on Bitcoin. It never happened. That being said, is if you looked at Bitcoin Euro, you can see that those highs were perfectly swept into this fair value gap that was sitting there. Why are untapped highs swept? Because there is stop sitting there. There is shorts that have their stop losses sitting there. And big players want to move the market up to those areas to fill their bags that are big enough that need liquidity in the form of stop losses being blown out. Also, more advanced traders who tend to have bigger bags just aren't willing to enter the market unless it reaches a level that is expected, such as untapped highs, right? So if you were waiting to short Bitcoin based on these untapped highs, waiting for the price to come up here, you were not able to get your short in. I just happened to be looking at the Bitcoin Euro chart these last few weeks. You can see it is so much cleaner. It's not always cleaner, but here it is. Clean sweeps of the highs. On both charts, you had this bear div, clean SFP, clean market structure break here in the 12-hour, another SFP, another market structure break. So this was a short, this was a short, then this was a short. Coming back into this fair value gap, it actually originally looked like this. But then after we swept, we were able to move it up a little bit because we swept up to these highs. Able to short that down to here. Here we had a lower side SFP, which said, hey, maybe we're going to head back up. So added information here. We left equal highs here. So very, very clear, clean sign. We're going to sweep one more time. We swept up into this fair value gap, and that is about as clean as a 12-hour chart can get on Bitcoin Euro. Also, well, Bitcoin had swept these lows on Bitcoin USDT, Bitcoin US dollar. It hadn't swept these equal lows down here on Bitcoin Euro. It saved me from longing. A lot of people longed right here on Bitcoin USD, but me having seen these equal lows when this candle was printing, I did not long here. Therefore, I did not get wrecked on that. So you can trade it Bitcoin. You can trade all these different pairs, but you don't necessarily trade Bitcoin Euro or Bitcoin Yen. I just use these charts, look at them for confluence. Here's Bitcoin Yen. It's not as clean as Bitcoin Euro, but you can use different. That's not Bitcoin Yen. There it is, Bitcoin Yen. So you can look at this cleaner than Bitcoin USDT again. Clean sweeps, clean market structure break, clean sweeps, clean sweep, all the way across, right? So if you're looking at these exotic pairs, in my eyes, you had a better idea of what was happening and what was coming next. Even more so than Bitcoin Euro, that candle closing right there was not particularly inviting for a long. By the time that next candle printed, we were gone through. So to use these charts as a little bit of added confluence can be very useful. You can add Bitcoin NQ if you want. I had accidentally pulled up Bitcoin NDAQ, which is the stock ticker for the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ is actually a company and they have their own stock ticker. And I had some fun with this since the bottom. I felt that it was a rather clean chart. I was tweeting about it, not even knowing that I had the wrong ticker on there. But yes, here is Bitcoin. It's just Bitcoin paired exotically with a stock ticker. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna be able to pull value out of that all the time, but have some fun with it. See if you can't find an edge somewhere. You can see how clean these levels, you can see how clean these levels are, how clean these levels were, right? All the way up from the bottom. Sweeps these equal highs and then down we go. Anyways, hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully it provided some value. Hope you're having a good day.